Greetings Internet, DDA here, and welcome to another first look deck profile video that RNG has coming at you. This time, as I've been playing the Mandalorian in the new set meta, I've been coming to realize how powerful the green pilots are in the new set, specifically when it comes to consistency with pilots. Meaning, if your pilot, one of the best advantages you get from having a pilot leader, is making the ship a leader unit. Meaning, making it immune from most removal effects, just making it immune to most removal effects, bounce effects, and things like that. That's one of the best advantages. Well, in decks that don't have a pilot leader like the Mandalorian, but still want to use pilot mechanics, green stands as one of the best colors to do that because you get the Chewbacca unit. The Chewbacca unit is probably the greatest green card to release in the new set. The stat line is crazy strong. 5/6 is huge. And then +3/+3 for 3 is not only a standard powerful upgrade, but such a powerful upgrade that sometimes people are playing blank upgrades that give +3/+3 in certain builds. They have been playing them from the beginning of the game. And, Chewbacca giving you this, but also making your ship immune to defeat effects. One of Mandalorian's Bane cards has always been Power of the Dark Side. Power of the Dark Side is just a terrible card. When you sit down and face off against Blue Villain as the Mandalorian, Power of the Dark Side is a card that you have to constantly play around for the entire game. It makes it quite difficult. Well, imagine if you could just drop down a ship and then just put Chewbacca on it and not worry about it. Excellent. Chewbacca, just such a great card. As well as the Luke Skywalker unit. The Luke Skywalker unit gives you a way to go aggressive while also still getting a unit if they answer it. So you can pilot them on a unit, and any way that they remove that unit, by defeating it by any means, any card that defeats the unit, if they bounce the unit, or any card that defeats that pilot, you're going to get that unit then in your ground arena and help you then push damage even further. So we're going heavy with pilots in this Mandalorian green build. Heavy pilots, heavy space units. You can see that we are running the Nien Nunb card. Nien Nunb? Tell me in the comment section how in the world you pronounce that name. I have to look up so many Star Wars names and the Star Wars universe is vast. I'm trying my best over here. Tidirium, Nien Nunb, whatever, not sure. But we're playing 3 of them because they're so powerful. We have so many pilots, and of course, keep in mind that this guy gets bonuses. They don't need to be pilots that are piloting. They could just be pilot units. So if you get that Luke Skywalker in your ground arena, he's going to buff the 9 card on your other pilots as well. Keep that in mind. And of course, we're running the 3 powerful R2 units. No more needs to be said there. Maxing out on Phoenix Squadron A-Wings, as well as we are running 1 Resistance X-Wing, just for that possibility to make him really, really big. I don't want to go too hard in on that. Turn 1 plays, definitely consider. You could play a little bit more of it, maybe. But if you don't have initiative, it's really difficult to kind of stick that unit if you don't draw R2, right? And even if you draw R2, are you wasting a tap down to make it a 4/4? It's not bad, but of course we are running the full Falcon package. The new Millennium Falcon is just too strong with pilots, especially with the Nien Nunb card, the Han Solo, the Chewbacca. Throw Chewbacca on a Millennium Falcon turn 4, with an R2 or with a 9 and just run in for ultimate damage. Blue leader is in here, of course, to give us that ambush that we don't have because we're not running ECL. We're going for that 30 HP. 3 Bright Hopes is pretty much needed in this meta. Really, really strong. Plus, it's a big booty unit. Put pilots on it. Put a Chewbacca on it. Put Chewbacca on everything. Hey, play 10 Chewbaccas. We're running 1 Poe Dameron because it can be a double unit play. So you can pilot, but keep in mind that if you play Poe and then pilot him, you do not get the Mando ability because he, like, moves. You're not playing an upgrade at that point. He, like, moves to the unit. So keep that in mind. He's only in here for a double unit play and then just another pilot. So I only play him at 1. We're also running 1 red leader because, again, you could play this for 0. So keep that in mind. May want to go to 2, but you can play it for 0, so I really like him. We are then, of course, maxing out on Han Solo units, one of the greatest cards that was released in the set, as well as we have 1 Millennium Falcon to just help us push a little bit harder in space. So I think there's something here with this green Mandalorian version. I think it's less aggressive than the double yellow. So if you're asking, you know, should I play double yellow? Which one's better, double yellow or green? I think the green is less aggressive. It's more mid-rangey, slower, but it's going to be more consistent with Chewbacca and Luke Skywalker. So you have to ask yourself the question, you know, what do I want to do as a player? Do I want to be aggressive, more aggressive? Or do I want to play a slower, more mid-rangey game? The answer to that question will tell you what color of Mandalorian that you would like to play. So if you like this video, please hit that like button. Please hit subscribe for all these awesome deck profile videos that we are coming out with. We have a final, I say final, but we keep coming out with rounds of these. We may do another round, maybe. But I say this may be the last round of first look deck profile videos. Such great decks that we have coming out. But please, turn your dial to Random Number Gaming for all these innovative deck profiles. We're going to come out with match videos as well. I know a lot of people are saying, hey, release matches with the games. Don't worry. We have games coming, and you will see all these awesome Set 4 decks come to life in those match videos. Stay tuned.